started. Let's get started. It is that time of night, guys. We are about to start our workout. It's going to be a good time, Let me get everything pulled up, guys, so I can see chat. All right, I think we're here. What's up, Austin? How's it going? All right. Let's set us a goal real quick for the super chats tonight, guys. What do y'all think? Let's think. What's a good challenge for us tonight, guys? What, 37 clap push-ups? Why not? 37 clap push-ups would be the challenge for the super chats tonight, guys. I like that idea. All right, we're in it to win it, guys. What's up, G1? All right, I'm gonna get this this bar racked. It looks like everything looks good on the thing. So, all right, I swapped the camera a little bit. I started using the rear camera, so I can't watch chat on the screen, but I can watch it on my laptop. But the camera quality should be better. So hopefully I'm correct on that. Hopefully I'm correct that the camera quality is better now. So let me drink some of my Fairlife, and then we'll get started. What's up, Max? It happens. It goes like that sometimes, Austin. How's it going, Jason? What do y'all think? Y'all think the camera quality is better this way than it was yesterday? This is my rear cameras for my phone. I usually use the front cameras because I watch the chat on the phone, but now I can watch on the laptop. So I'm hoping this is better. Usually rear cameras are better quality. So, all right, let's get it. We've got a set of 7. Let's get warm, and then we're gonna get working. I've got the lifting khakis on tonight, of course. So. Yeah, that's how we do here, Stray. I'm glad, Max. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's awesome. All right. We're gonna go 225 for our second set. 225 for our second set. So we squatted yesterday. We squat often, Jose. I have an actual video of me squatting recorded recently. I usually only squat when I have spotters heavy, but I did go ahead and record a squatting session so you guys could see that I do squat, because I get that question constantly. So. All right, I'm gonna grab this. We got 225. We're just gonna grab it for a couple of warm-up reps real quick. Let's get it. Yeah, we bench every night. So We're working out tonight, guys. Working out tonight, like usual. All right, let's get another set. Let's get another set. We started skipping our 265 and doing 260 or doing 245 and straight to 315. But I think I'm gonna add back in 265 into the routine because I just feel more warmed up when I do 265 in between. So it's milk. It's whole milk. Whole milk is what I'm drinking. So I just feel more warmed up when I hit 265 for some reason. I've noticed. So, but we're gonna do this for a single, 265 single, and then we'll start adding some more weight. So, oh, let's get it. Let's get warmed up. All right. More weight. More weight. Another single, 265 this time. Still warming up, guys. Still getting warm. Mossberg's here. What's up, Mossberg? All right. We got 265. We're gonna grab this for one, and then we'll throw 315 on. We don't have a spotter. I thought we'd have a spotter tonight. I have to get here early tomorrow and get a spotter, guys. I might have to start bringing a spotter with me. I might have to start recruiting a spotter before I leave. before I come into the gym, I stand outside and grab somebody. All right. All right, nice little easy 265. Let's go ahead and grab it. We train all of those movements, Ralph. We train all of those movements. We do all of those every night, except deadlift. We do 3 times a week. In fact, we're deadlifting tonight. Why would we not want to lift? That's the whole idea of the stream. That's the whole idea here. Lifting is the whole gig. What's up? What's up? What's up, Eric? Welcome back. Let's add some real weight now, guys. We got one more warm-up rep left. One more warm-up rep left, and then we get to do fun stuff. So. Yeah. I weigh 175 at the moment. I actually checked. I'm like, I'm right there right now. So. That's how it goes sometimes, right, Kenneth? You gotta put in that work. You gotta put in that work. I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11". All right, we got last warm-up rep of the night on the bar right now. So last warm-up rep of the night on the bar. So no, I don't do cardio powerlifting very specifically. No, that's definitely not. Never had that comparison bubble. It's not like bodybuilding. Yes, it's not like bodybuilding. 355, Garcia. It's my PR on the bench. All right, let me grab this. Let's go. All right, quick 315, and then that'll be our last warm-up rep of the night. So, there's always one, right? There's always one. All right, let's go. Last warm-up rep, quick 315. Let's get it. Yeah. Nice and easy, nice and easy. All right, let's add some more weight, guys. Let's add some more weight. That didn't feel too bad. $355 is my PR at the moment. No, I don't use a slingshot. No, I actually have access to one here at this gym, but I don't use a slingshot. I lift like I compete. Other than pausing, obviously you're not going to pause every lift. You're not going to get maximal growth out of that as far as your lifts are concerned. So you pause for some training reps, but not constantly, obviously. So, but as far as like gear, like wearing gear, like wraps, wrist wraps, things like that, I train like I compete because I don't use wrist wraps in competition, and I don't use, obviously you can't use elbow sleeves and you can't use a sling. So, all right, we got 325 on it now, guys. We got 325 on it now. We're gonna go ahead and grab 325 for a single, and then we'll add some more weight. So. Let's do a little like speed rep, a little speed rep. Felt good. Didn't move as fast as I wanted it to, but it still moved pretty quick. Whew. What's up, Jacob? That's very, very broad question, Ralph. I can't really answer that easily. That's not like a question. That's. We squatted last night, Jacob. I've got a recording of it. I'm gonna post it up. I usually only squat with a spotter, and that's why you guys don't see me squat as often on stream. It's just one of those lifts I prefer to have a spotter, and we don't have spotters this late. So with this, I only need spotters when I'm hitting like really good PR numbers and stuff. So. We did not do it on stream, Jacob. I usually squat separate of the streams because I usually only squat, especially heavy, with a spotter. Squat's one of those lifts you really want to have a good spotter, not just a random. You want to have a good spotter. So, how's it going, YM? Welcome back. I do pull-ups every now and again, not super often. How's it going, Luciana? What is Ryan Miller? I'm gonna need you not to be gross in the chat. Hold on. All right, let's add some more weight. Let's add some more weight, guys. Another couple fives. What y'all think? This will put us at 335. 335. Should feel pretty good. Should feel pretty good. I'll take that as a compliment, R-Dog. Yeah, we're just past the warm-up now, so we're gonna do a couple more heavies. So we can't play music, unfortunately. Wish I could. I don't lift to music anyways. Yeah, the likes help a lot, guys. All right, I'm gonna grab this. You guys ready? Let's go. We got 335, 335, 335. Let's go. Yep. Woo-wee! Felt good, guys. It felt good. Yeah. That's more. Let's add some more weight. Let's make it heavy. 340 on the next one, guys. Let's go 340. 340 pounds coming up. Yeah, so that was 325, 335. This will be 340, guys. 340. So we're okay, Jose. Pneumonia will take you down a couple. Yeah, that sucks. But you'll get it back. I appreciate it, YM. Yeah, let's get us to 50 likes. That'd be super appreciated. I do dumbbells from time to time, but I don't add them in all the time. We only go up to 100 pounds on the dumbbells here, which kind of limits us because we can get those for reps. So can't really do heavy singles or doubles or triples without heavier weights. So yeah, that's no good. That's no good. All right, we got 340 on here, guys. We're gonna go ahead and hit 340 right quick. Nice easy weight, and then we'll talk about the next thing. Maybe we'll go 345 tonight. We don't have a spotter though, so usually we don't go anything heavier than 340 without a spotter, but it just really depends. So what's up? What's up? All the way from Argentina. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's get it. All right, 340 pounds. Felt good. Felt good, guys. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Felt pretty good. 340. Hey, welcome back, doggies. How's it going, Mason? I weigh 175 right now. 175 right now, guys. Should we add? Let's go. We go 5 more pounds. You want to go 5 more pounds? I don't have a spotter though, Jacob. That's like legitimately, I'm looking around the gym. There's absolutely no one else here. Like 0 people. So. Appreciate it, Kev. 405 tonight. 405 tonight. All right. We're going to go another 5 pounds. Go 345. This is the heaviest I think I've done without a spotter. This will be the heaviest I've done without a spotter, but it's not a PR. It's about 10 pounds short of PR. So, and this will be the heaviest we go tonight. The reason for that is not because I don't think I can get 350 without a spotter. Obviously, I've done it, but I don't want to overspend tonight if we're going to try and PR tomorrow. So, no, we don't have a spotter random. We do not have a spotter. Our 11 o'clock spotter hasn't been in the last couple days. I don't know what's going on. He's here every night, and he's not here right now. So, hey, I appreciate it, Mason. How's it going? How's it going? Appreciate the support, Mason. I'll get your name on the bottle here in a minute. But let me grab this weight real quick. Good shirt for flips. Dustin, I know you want to see those flips. It's not part of my routine, I'm going to be honest. Sounds very CrossFit-y, all right? All right. All right, let's grab this. So this is 345. We've hit 355. 355 is the PR. This is 345. We had 355 last weekend. So last weekend we hit 355. All right, let's grab this, guys. Let's grab this. I do remember putting you on the bottle, actually. Mason's a name I remember really well. I have a brother named Mason. So, no, I'm gonna be all right, Jeremy. I'm doing all right. Let's get it. I'm doing just fine. I'm doing just fine. All right, 345, nice and easy weight. Nothing super spectacular. Let's get it. Ugh. Let's get it. Yep. Ah. Felt good. Felt good. Light work, no reaction, right? Woo-wee. Felt good. We go for a 350 tonight? We'll go for a 350 tonight. Why not? I don't think YM's ever had the chance to be on the bottle yet. I weigh 175. I weigh 175, Jeremy. Yeah, I wish I had a spotter right now, guys. I really wish I had a spotter right now. I feel really good. I feel really good. The press tighten. There you go. There you go. We're gonna hit 350. Throw me a like. Throw me a like for 350, guys. Yeah, there you go. we're about to stack on 350. We're just gonna add 5 more pounds. Just gonna add 5 more pounds from somewhere. I gotta go get 5 more pounds. Let's do it this way. Let me swap some plates out. Should be that. So that'll make it 335, 340, 345. That's 350, right? And then these two will go over there with a 10 and we'll have 350. I'll recount in a second because I don't trust my math, but I'll recount in a second, guys. 315, 325, 335, 340, 345, 350. All right, 350. This is the heaviest we're going tonight, guys. This is for y'all, all right? Yeah, that's how it is, right, David? That's how it is. Is Jay here yet? Because we got a new emote just for Jay. We got a new member emote just for Jay. Hold on. All right. All right, we got 350 pounds sitting on the bar. Nice, easy weight. We've done it before, 100 times, right? So, gonna be a fun time. Gonna be a fun time. We're about to find out, though, right? If we have to dump it, we have to dump it, right, guys? We'll make it. We'll make it. Definitely toss the likes at me, guys. Definitely toss the likes at me. Yeah. We got the lifting khakis on tonight, guys. The lifting khakis. All right. All right. Let me grab a sip of milk, and then we're on the bar. Yeah, there's no clips on it, I promise. All right, let's go. I have no idea, Thunderlord. All right. Tree fitty. Let's go. Yeah! Let's go. Woo-wee! That was easy work. Easy work. Let's go. Ah. 350, moving like butter. Moving like butter. Moving like butter. Should I go get one of the people from Domino's next door to come spot me? Let me look out the door because there was a couple of cops standing outside earlier. Let me see if I can get one of the, I know a lot of the local cops here and they're pretty cool people. So let me see if I can get one of them to spot me. I'll be right back. Let's see if we can get one of them to spot me. They were outside earlier. Unfortunate they're not there anymore, guys. They were at Domino's earlier. That's sad. I was excited. Man, I really want to spot her tonight. This is so sad. This is so sad, guys. just call the non-emergency line. Hey guys, I need a spot. I need a spot over at the gym. I don't know, guys. What do we do? I feel really good. We did 350. We did 350 tonight already. So, God, where's our spotter, guys? All right, let's start de-racking it, right? And hopefully in the next couple of minutes, a spotter walks in. Let's go back down to 315 and we'll just stay warm. 355. You know what? Yeah, we'll go 355. We'll go 355. Why not? We'll go 355. We'll go 355. This is PR level, guys. This is PR level. What's the worst that happens? All right, let blow up the lights for me, guys. We're going to do a, this is PR level. This is current PR, no spot. Just for you guys, blow up the lights for me, guys. It's just a quick double tap. Let's get it. Let's get it. I believe I've got 360 in the tank right now, and I'm looking out the window hoping someone walks in the door. So, all right. 355 pounds. 355 pounds is what's on the bar right now, guys. This is current PR. The only difference between this and the last time is we do not have a spotter here this time. So, let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Woo-wee. Let's go. That felt good. 355, no spot. 355, no spot. Felt good. Felt good, guys. 355, no spot. Whew. 105 people just saw that. You are correct. You are correct. They just saw it. 355 pounds. Move like butter, guys. Move like butter. What are we doing next? What are we doing next? What do y'all think? How much weight we throwing on here? 370? 370 no spot? I keep seeing lights outside and I really want it to be a spotter. I feel great. I feel great. 360. 360 would be a PR. I never PR without a spotter, guys. I never PR without a spotter. I'm thinking about it though. I'm really contemplating it right now. I'm really contemplating it right now. I'm just hoping one of these sets of lights is someone parking in our parking lot, but it doesn't seem to be happening. So, I have no idea. I'm natural, if you guys are wondering. All right, we're gonna go to 315 and we're gonna grab some reps, guys. We're gonna go 315 and grab some reps. If a spotter walks in, we'll rack up some more weight. I 100% agree with you, Mossberg, but we already pushed the limits tonight with no spot. So if someone walks in, we'll grab 360. So sad. It's a very sad moment, but I stick to my system. 360 with that no spot, PR, probably is gonna move, and that's the saddest part. That's the saddest part. But it's all right. It's all right. I am the employee in the building. I am the employee in the building, guys. I'm thinking about it. Let me go see. I think I heard a car door. I'm going to go check. Real quick. And if there's someone standing out there, I'm going to recruit them to spot me. Give me 1 second. Yeah, these are my lifting khakis. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna wrap the weight back up because I didn't think I was gonna get a spotter. So we got a spotter, guys. We're gonna wrap the weight back up, guys. All right. Let me re-rack it. 315, 25, 335. All right. 345, 355, 360. All right, it's a 360 pound bench. Very doable number. It's not like far off my current PR. So I appreciate you. I'll let you know if I need help. We got help, guys. All right, I got it. Did you touch it? I couldn't tell. No. Appreciate you, boss. Man, that's big. I appreciate you.
No problem.
You want to jump in for a set?
Oh,
Hell no. Man, I appreciate it. Let me know if y'all ever want to get like a free workout or something in here. I manage this building, so I got y'all. All right. Yeah. Let's go. No, that was awesome. They came in and spotted me. 100%. 100%. It's all right. It's all right, guys. It's perfect. It's perfect. Sorry. Felt good. Felt good. Let's go. Let's go. Always feel good. Always feel good. All right, now we're gonna do reps. He did exactly what a spotter should be doing. So he had his hands there. I could see his left hand, but I couldn't see his right hand. But his left hand wasn't touching from what I could tell. I just couldn't tell on his right side. Couldn't tell on his right side. But he did exactly what he was supposed to do with the spot. So it was a good spotter. All right. I appreciate it, Adam. I think I'm going to count it. I think I'm going to, and Domino's hooked us up, 100%. Domino's hooked us up. So that dude was cool as shit. Dude was cool as shit. All right, let's go back to 315. Let's go back to 315. All right. This is barbells in right outside Columbia. All right, we're back down to 315, guys. Just some easy weight now. That was cool. I appreciate that dude for coming. I walked into the Domino's and I got a weird question. And I was like, I just need a spot next door because they're literally next door. He's like, a spot? And I was like, yeah, on the bench. I'm going to go for a PR. I'm going to be on stream. And he's like, all right, I got you. And then the other guy was actually a customer waiting on his pizza. He's like, I got you. So they both came over. So, all right, let's get it. Let's get it. All right, tree it in. Oh. Woo-wee! I appreciate it, YM held good to their word. I appreciate it. Held good to their word. Whew. That's a rarity too. We have a lot of people that dip out. So that's good. I appreciate it, YM. Woo-wee. I don't know my kilos. I'll have to convert it. I'm not going to convert it right this second, but I have to convert it. Ugh. But they had the same question I get in the stream every time I'm lifting in these khakis as you're going to do it in that, which was funny. I was like, yeah, these are lifting khakis. So, All right. That felt good. We got some more 315s to go. Some more 315s to go, guys. Man, I'm on another level right now as far as like height. So I'm on another level as far as height. I want to watch back that press and just see if I personally count it. Hold on one second. Let me watch it back. I'm very picky. I'm very picky about my presses, guys, and what I count. Give me 1 second. He kind of touched it. I don't know if I can count that one. It doesn't look like he helped, but he kind of touched it. He kind of touched it. I'm not going to count it. We'll go for it again. We'll go for it again tomorrow, but he did touch it. He did touch it. So, but that's all right. That's all right. He did what a spotter should do. So, I definitely had it. I 100% had it. I could feel that I had it, but he did touch it. So, I am very, very, I'm very hard on myself as far as what I count as PRs because I want them to feel good. So, see you, Ian. All right. I do believe I had it just fine. Most likes I've ever had, I think we got to like 165 or 167 one time when we were running a challenge for me to shave my face earlier on in the streaming. Everybody wanted to see me with a clean shaven face. I feel like everybody thinks my face is I'm hiding something under the beard. I don't know. So yeah, we're on a drop set, Howard. This is easy work. We just vaguely did 360. So we can't count it because it did get touched, but it was a good 360. So, but current PR is 355. I'm not counting at 360 yet. Yeah, this is easy work, Howard. Easy work. All right, let's get it. Yeah, we're throwing a Larson. Let's get it. Felt good. Felt good. Man, I feel good today, guys. I don't know what the difference between today and yesterday was, but I feel good today. I feel great today. Yesterday I felt kind of like low energy. Today I'm just like so. Killing the game today. I always carb load. There's no difference between my carbs today and yesterday. I'm always carb loaded, so. There can be use, Michael. I don't use half reps super often, so. These are our drops, Gene. These are our drops. So we went 155 for 7, 225 for 3, 245 single, 265 single, 315 single, 325 single, 335 single, 340 single, 345 single, 355 single, 360 single, and now we're doing 315 for a bunch of reps. So I'm natural space. I don't know. I'm in South Carolina. I'm not in Florida, no. All right, let's grab this again, guys. That's our fourth 315 rep of the night since we did our drop. So we got 3 more to do. So, oh yeah, 100%, Kenneth. That good leg. You wake up the next morning, you can't quite stand, you can't quite sit. You know what I'm saying? So, tricky as Jerome. You gained 30 pounds the first week. Oh, Lord. Oh, felt good. All right, we got 2 more reps to do here, guys. 2 more 315s tonight. Finish off with some lightweight, and then we got and we gotta do curls. You guys know how it goes. David got him an affiliate code for testosterone. Oh, that's great, David. I don't know what I think about testosterone. I'll be honest. There's so much. 355 is my technical PR, but we pushed 360 tonight, but the bar was touched. It wasn't needed, but it was touched. So, welcome to the stream, Sanchez. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's grab this one. A little bit more 315. I think we got 2 more reps here, right? 2 more reps here. We'll just grab this for a quick double. We'll finish off on a double, and then we'll move on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Felt good. Felt good. All right, that is bench for the night, guys. That was a really good bench session tonight. Went up to 360 tonight. Feel good about that. So appreciate it. We got some curls to do now. All right, let's go do some curls. Let's have some good time. I'm gonna move our laptop first because I'm using the rear-facing camera today. So, yeah. We're gonna do, what did we do yesterday? Did we do cables yesterday? I can't remember. Hold on. All right, let's go, guys. We got, this camera is definitely clearer than the front-facing camera, guys. I'm glad I switched it. Hold on. Let me get us back to live status here on my screen so I can see what we got visual wise. All right. Is that going to be a good angle? I think so. I think it's a good angle. All right. I manage this gym, but it's a 24-hour gym and it's late at night. It's like almost midnight. It's almost midnight, so. All right, we got our bar for curling. Let me make sure we get a really good setup here, and then we'll start curling, guys. Then we'll start curling. Is that a good angle? Vaguely, not quite. We're gonna go here, and then to the left a little bit. All right, that should be good. Because we're gonna stand about here, I think, for our curls. So we should be good here. I'm getting used to not being able to see the camera while I'm doing things. So, all right, let's get it in. These are just wrestling shoes, but they're great for powerlifting. So, all right, we're gonna start with 135. So, get warmed up. We'll be doing 405 before 200 pounds for sure. Are we on cam here? I think we are. Yeah, we're on camera. Let's grab this. Yeah, one more, let's go. Little cheat curl coming up, guys. We had to cheat that one. Holy crap. I wasn't letting it go though, I was halfway. I cheated that one a lot. I'll be fair. I cheated that one a lot, but I'm counting it. Probably should have warmed up with like 105. The biceps were not warm yet. I had to cheat the last one, guys, but I didn't want to have to redo it. Whee! It felt good though. It definitely felt good. All right, we're gonna add some more weight to it. Add some more weight to it. And do like a triple. To add some more weight and do a triple. So, the nice thing about barbell curls is your risk is a little bit lower than like a preacher. Most tears on biceps come from extending too much with too much weight, usually too quickly, right? And it happens most often on preacher curls because people end up extending full extension, going down too low and actually pushing their elbow up, like locking it back.
and that's where their tears happen. It's not impossible to tear on a barbell curl, obviously, but less likely than like a preacher. So I do preacher curls, but you'll notice when I do preacher curls, I stop before full extension for a reason. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. 135 for 7 is good stuff, right? So and I was kind of warming up as well, so we should be good here for 3. We're having to kick it up now, guys. The biceps are definitely feeling the heavy work tonight. But we've done reps all week. All week. I need to move some heavy weight. I keep skipping the barbell curls because they aren't nearly as fun to do. Whew. Oh, always getting bigger, mermaid. Appreciate you. Oh. Now we're going to add like another 5 pounds, do a double. We're just doing heavy biceps tonight, no reps. Then we're going to do shoulders. You guys know how we do. So let me grab the 2.5s. We'll grab a double. Ooh, felt good. We're doing all right, Julie. We're doing all right. There's a little bit of cheat curling going tonight. You don't have to be strict with your curls all the time, guys. We do enough strict curling that we're allowed to get away with a couple of heavy cheat curls. If you don't, there is advantages to not having a strict form for curl is not a disadvantage as far as the growth is concerned, right? It's nice to be able to strict curl something, and strict curls are great, but a little momentum in a curl will help you get over plateaus if you hit plateaus, or they'll help you continue to progress to heavier weights strict. So like I can sit against a wall and do 135 for a double, right? But if I do that every day, I'll get stronger, but not as quick as I would get stronger if I was using just a little bit of momentum and a couple of cheat curls towards the end of the sets, or once a week added in with my regular curling routine. So, and it works. It works. All right. Woo-hoo, hold on. Woo! All right, it's starting to fight us. We're going to do one more of those with a little bit more weight, and we're going to cheat it up. And then, actually, no, we'll drop and we'll do a double. We'll drop and do a double on this one. Because that was a single. We didn't do a double there. We did a single. So we should drop and do a double, and then go do our shoulders. Then go do our shoulders. Yeah, everybody loves a good strict curl every now and again, right? But sometimes you got to throw in them cheat curls. Sometimes you got to throw in them cheat curls, you know what I'm saying? Whew. All right, let's grab one more. So, and people get locked in on this on strict form. And I get it. I see it all the time, right? There's this big science-based lifting movement now, and there's room for it in lifting. Don't get me wrong. But here's the thing is, what is science today may not be the accepted science tomorrow, the next day, 3 days from now. If you do everything perfectly like everybody else wants you to do it, you're only going to get as good as those people. So if you see someone doing a routine and he's like, this is my routine, right? And he's doing that routine consistently. The best results you can hope for if you do it perfectly is to get as good as that person, right? So I want you to look at the person you're taking the advice from and be like, okay, if I do everything exactly like him, the best I can hope for is to be about as strong or as big, as lean, or whatever else as that person. If you want to do things more, if you want to set yourself apart, you have to find ways and do things a little differently. If you follow Arnold's bodybuilding program, what he did day for day, meal for meal, you'll get really good results, right? It's Arnold. But you're never going to be set apart from the pack as someone that's above and beyond that, right? So go find anybody that does, professional bodybuilding, powerlifting, strongman. I would put you, it would be a very difficult challenge. I'd put you to challenge on finding any of them that just use other people's routines, right? Other people's advice solely. They have something they do differently than other people to put them at the top of their game, right? That's the difference. So I have a mixture of some science-based stuff, some stuff that I do on my own, some gym bro stuff. You got to do things a little differently if you want to be set apart from the pack. So let's go. A little bit easier that time. We're warm now. Woo, one more. Ugh. I appreciate it, RPE. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's something I take very seriously as being different, because otherwise you're just going to end up being like everybody else. All right, let's get you guys set up for our shoulders. We're going to do seated shoulder. We're going to do seated shoulder. Seated shoulder. All right. That's good. Let's do this. I'm just gonna put the bar in the rack, and then we'll make adjustments, because I'm gonna use about this amount of weight anyways to start. So. All right. All right, that should be good. Set this down here. Now we'll leave it on there. I don't care if it has another 10 pounds on it. All right, you guys know how we do. Let me check and make sure we got good camera angle here. All right, let's grab this. How's it going, Hassan? Let's grab it. We got 325 for 7. Let's get warm. 125. Did I say 320? 125. I don't know what I said. What do we have on here? 135. Losing my mind. Hold on. 135, 140, 145. I don't know what I said, but I don't think it was right. 145 for 7. Woo-wee. I'm still locked in on that bench press from earlier. I just really wish it could be counted. All right, let's get it. What do we got going on in the chat? So if you're not training biceps, that's just this. Why would you not train biceps? Explain the. You can't just grow your triceps around the back of your arm to the front. There's no reason not to train biceps. That's just neglecting a muscle group. It's just neglecting a muscle group. Well, I am a professional powerlifter, Adam. I do get paid to powerlift, if that's what you mean. I have a gym sponsor, so this gym in particular. They pay me to go compete, so it's what I do professionally. All right. Me as well. Adam, there's no reason to neglect bicep. It's just people get so locked in, like they don't realize that neglecting that muscle group. I mean, there's no reason to neglect it. Why would you neglect a bicep? I mean, there's no reason to. It's just you decided not to do it. It's not hampering your progression in the other lifts at all. In fact, it would, if anything else, it would increase your progression. All right, it's not going to hamper it. So skipping it is just purely, I wouldn't say necessarily being lazy, but it's essentially what it is. It's just skipping it to skip it, in my opinion. So let's get it. If you're worried about strength, in general. Now, if you're like, only thing I ever want to do is be strong for these 3 specific movements, which I get, that's fine. But if you're trying to be strong all the way around, you should train biceps. You should train biceps. There's no reason not to. It's just, it's like the idea of like, why does my food have to be good if I'm powerlifting? I just got to get big, right? I just got to eat a lot. If your nutrition's better, you're going to get better results. It's just a fact. I'm just saying those people that are skipping it, Adam. I'm not saying you specifically. I'm talking about the people you're talking about. I'm just giving my point of view. I weigh 175. I know, I'm natural, Mike.
I don't eat crumble cookies. No, I've never had a crumble cookie. All right, let's grab this. 205, 205. We'll do a single or a double. We'll figure it out once we get it there. Yep. No, we're not doing 10. We're not doing 10. Not 205 for 10. We don't do 10s. We do up to 7. I don't eat any sweets, guys. I don't eat cookies. I don't eat pie. I don't eat strudels, cupcakes, pancakes. I don't eat candy. I don't drink sodas. No sweetened beverages. Like no sugar, no added sugar in any of my beverages. So yeah, we'll go 225. Why not? I don't do any of that. I don't eat pork. I don't eat soy. I don't eat artificial colors. I don't consume artificial flavors. And there's no cheat meals. No cheat meals. No cheat meals. I don't drink, I don't smoke, no. I weigh 175. I weigh 175. What's up, y'all? All right, let's grab it. 225 for one. 225 for one. Let's get it. So the reason the last one looked rough, D-Lo, was I hit myself in the nose with the first one. It was a bit of a surprise to the system. So the second one looked easier because I didn't smack myself in the nose. I eat a ton of lean protein. I eat brown rice and potatoes, and I eat bread. I just don't. Everything I eat has to is lean and nutritious. All right. 5'11". I'm 5'11". All right, let's grab this. Ah! Woo! Ah! Woo! I was dedicated. It started to slow down pretty bad, but I was dedicated to it. Oh! The bench moved as well. I had to move my feet because the bench scooted like that, and I ended up having to move my feet in. That was not helpful. Woo! Ah, yeah, that one felt good. All right, guys, we've got rows next. That sounds fun. We'll do rows from the floor with the barbell. The reason why is because I don't feel like moving these again. So, and we might as well, right? So. That is what I'm wearing on my feet, yes. All right. We did 360 tonight, but there was a little touching, so we can't quite count it, Michael, but it moved very, very quickly. So, but the guy was a good spotter. I can't say he wasn't a good spotter. So, all right, we're gonna do some rows, guys. I'm gonna get us set up for some rows on our angling here. So give me just a second.
That'll be good angle right there, right? Probably. All right. No, I manage this gym. Hey, Jay, your emote's here. Check it out. Your emote's here. You got the emote. Who else is in the chat? Saray is here as well. What's up, Saray? What's up, Saray? Jay's in the background right now, guys. I believe Jay's in the background. Saray's also in the chat. Saray's also in the chat. Woo-wee. Woo. Saray's been hiding in the background too, right? Woo-wee. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we got rows next, guys. We got rows next. We're gonna do barbell rows. We're gonna do barbell rows, guys. Yeah, I'm waiting for Jay to come in and check out that emote. All right, let's get this. I'm gonna move this bar out of the rack, guys, and then we'll start our rows. We're gonna start at 135, guys. So. There you go. All right. 135, quick warm up, and then we'll add some weight. We'll go 225 or whatever else. So, am I on camera? I am. All right. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. I just did it for the giggles, David. I just did it for the giggles. Honestly, I never press like that unless it's just, like I was just taking the bar off the rack. That's the only reason I did it. All right, let's get 225 on the bar. Let's get 225 on the bar. All right, let's go. What happened? Is that how it went, Corvette? Whew. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Feel good, feel good. Alrighty, alrighty. Felt good. Yes, we squat. We squat often. Lifting khakis. These are my lifting khakis. All right, let's keep adding weight. Let's keep adding weight. Let's add another 20 pounds, and then hit a set of 7. Then we've got pull downs to do. We're not doing a ton of rows tonight, guys, because I've got a deadlift tonight. So I've got a deadlift tonight. Honestly, still feeling the set of deadlifts from the other night, right along the back of my legs, actually, just a little bit, not too bad. So noticeable, but not terrible. 415 is kind of low, NATO. 415 is a little low. A little low. I don't know how heavy we're going to go tonight, just because I'm still feeling the other night. So, but it's all right. Chase tried to take us out with that deadlift challenge. We're doing 3 sets of 7 on the row. We're not doing a ton of rows tonight. So 485 is my PR, NATO, or is it NADA, NATO? 485 is my PR at the moment. We did 405 for 7 in a weight vest 2 nights ago. With like a 20 pound, 25 pound weight vest and 405 on the bar. We did a set of 7. So in one go would be tough, probably just from an oxygen standpoint on the gallon of milk. I could fit it in my stomach, but it's a matter of need to breathe. So all right, let me grab this next one. Let me grab this for like 7 reps. I might go strict from floor, so I might go full stop. I haven't decided yet. Felt good. Felt good. Not bad, not bad. Whew. All right, we got some pull downs to do next, guys, so I'm going to get set up for those. Like I said, hey, Michael Cooper, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, Martin, when I first started streaming, I wasn't 175. I didn't start going above 170. I didn't start going into that weight class or towards 175 until later on. I was like, when I first started streaming a couple months back, I was like 169, getting ready for competition. So we actually weighed on stream, and I came in at like 170, and then I got sick. So we dropped right before competition. And we kind of just maintained until competition finished up. But we kept our calories high. But getting sick for those 2 or 3 days and then catching that cold afterwards really took some pounds off. So we kind of had to recuperate, believe it or not. It was unfortunate. We'd probably be about 183 or 184 right now if it wasn't for that. So, but Michael dropped us some support. We're going to get him on the bottle tonight. So we're going to get Michael on the bottle tonight. All right. Yeah, because when I caught that stomach flu, guys, all I had those 2 days really. Hey, I appreciate it, Michael. Michael dropping back-to-back super chats. Back-to-back super chats from Michael. Nice. I appreciate it, Michael. That's big. That's big. Super appreciated. Are we on camera? We're on camera, right? All right. I'm still getting used to not being able to see my camera, guys. Hey, there's Jay. There's Jay. All right, let's grab our pull downs, guys. What you think, Jay? You like your new emote? The new emote's top tier, isn't it? All right, we got 3 sets here, guys. You know how this goes. You know how this goes. Is this a good angle? Are you guys getting a good angle of this lift? I got to get used to this. No, you can't. I don't think you can put links in the chat. Sorry. All right. I know we haven't had any trolls tonight yet. It's in don't say it too loudly. If you say it like 5 times, it's kind of like when you say it in the mirror, they appear type deal. You gotta be. So, hey, how's it going tomorrow? Welcome back. Welcome back. Look at that. As soon as you said it, someone said oil up. As soon as you said there's been no trolls, instantaneous. It's like you summoned a troll. It's like you summoned a troll. What's up, Grandma Sue? Welcome back. Welcome back. Can't take a jokes here, man. We got a whole crew going tonight. We got the whole crew going tonight. Grandma Sue's in the chat. All right. I saw that. I saw you send me 2 super chats, Michael. It's super appreciated. It's super appreciated. I'm about to do the bottle here in a few minutes. So you're going on the bottle, Michael. You're going on the bottle, Michael. It's super appreciated. Super appreciated. That was awesome. Michael's being a big supporter tonight. Big supporter tonight. We actually have a super chat goal tonight too, guys. We're 4 out of 10 on the super chat goal right now. So, and I think it's like 37 clap push-ups. I don't remember. So Michael just dropped us 2 to help us get to our goal. So 100% I saw it, Michael. 100%, 100%. It's super appreciated. As soon as I saw your name pop up, I called it out. That's awesome. It's awesome. All right, let's grab this. Another set of 7. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's 37 clap push-ups, guys, is the super chat challenge. All right, I am going to put some names on the bottle while we do these. So I'm going to grab the bottle because I need to drink some milk. And I'm going to grab a marker. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, I got a marker here. Never mind. I'm going to go in the office. Check it out. All right, let's get this going. We got three people to put on this bottle right now. All right. We got Mason. Hold on. We got Mason, YM, and we've got Michael to get on this bottle. So let me get people on this bottle real quick so I don't forget and they don't leave before getting on the bottle. Mason. Got Mason on the bottle. Boom. We'll get YM. YM can be right across here today. Actually, we'll give YM the cap. This is YM's first bottle, so we'll give YM the cap of honor here. The cap of honor. YM got the cap of honor here. And then we've got to get Michael on the bottle. Do we have any other ones from the Michael? Or other than Michael? Nope. All right. Emma. Boom. All right. We're going to get Michael on the bottle here. And there's Jay. There's Jay. Appreciate you, Jay. I know you're going on the bottle, Jay. I know you wouldn't forget about the bottle. I can't actually see super chats right now or not super chats, regular chats right now because I'm looking at names. So you are going to have to bear with me if you're asking me questions. So, but I can only do one thing at a time. I'm going to get Jay on the bottle. All right, I think I got everybody. All right, Jay, boom, boom. And then live chat. All right, I can see you guys again, I think. All right, you got everybody on the bottle. Mason. Mason's on the bottle. Michael's on the bottle. YM got the cap of honor. And then we got Jay, he's a nutrition fact tonight. So I drink 1.5 liters of whole milk while I work out. Oh, a full bottle every night. Oh, Mossberg, you gave me the idea for another swole animal, by the way. I think I'm going to do a swole bulldog for the next one. I've got a penguin to do, and I've got a bulldog to do now. So we're going to do a swole bulldog for one of the merge drops. I got to get it done, though. It's not going to be tonight, probably the next few days. But I wanted to do a dog. I just hadn't decided what breed yet. But I think we're going to do a bulldog. I feel like that'd be a fun one. Bulldogs will look cool, muscular, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to do a penguin, though, too. So I already decided I wanted a swole penguin merge. So the frog was more for me, guys. All right, let's get it. Ah. Bulldogs are, I like bulldogs. I'm a big fan of bulldogs. All right, we'll do one more set here because I took a small break.
and then we'll get our rear delts going. We'll get our rear delts going. I'm glad Mossberg approves. So I grew up with a lot of dogs. I've always had dogs. I've always had shepherds, and I had a Chihuahua. I do like Chihuahuas. My wife doesn't like Chihuahuas. She thinks they're too yappy. So. Which is fair, because they do yap, but. Sounds about right. Sounds about right, RP. About 20, you said 22-inch arms? I believe it. I believe it. All right, let's get set up for rear delts, guys. Like close to 400, Jeremy. We haven't done a squat PR in a while because I'm always on stream and I don't have a spotter. So usually I'm doing them after the stream or before the stream just for reps. I only get to squat PR very seldom. But the last time I squatted, we went up to like 375 or something like that. So all right, that should be a good angle, guys. I like the camera quality like this better, guys. I like the camera quality better. Camera quality looks good like this. So, do you guys think it looks better? Is it worth me not being able to see that screen? All the extra work? Or does it make a difference? Because I have to have the laptop with me in order to do it that way. So, because I can't see my phone screen, so. Appreciate it, Primal. All right. 55s are going to be first. You guys know how we do with the warm-up. And then we've got 70s, 100s. You guys know how we do it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Yep. Oh, yeah. Whew. Oh. I'm natural, Hayden. I couldn't help you. I couldn't help you with that. There is a Discord. Yeah, it's on the community post, y'all. It's on the community post. I recommend against it, Hayden. I recommend against it. You can achieve a lot naturally. So you can achieve a lot naturally. You can achieve everything you want naturally, trust me. All right, let's grab this next one, guys. Let's grab this next one.
Ah! What's up, Mr. Worldwide? What's up? What's up? All right. Nice, nice. Good luck with the tournament, boss. No, Pirate. It's not. I mean, I've kicked people out of the gym, out of a gym before. Not this one in particular, though. When I was working for the big box gym, we had 1 or 2 times I had to kick someone out. Yes, but it never got physical. People generally just left when you told them to leave. So it was rare. It doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen often. More times than not, you have to deny people entry, not kick them out. So. There is a Discord. Yeah, it's on my page. It's on my page. All right, we're gonna grab the 100, and then we're gonna see how deadlifts feel tonight. Because I will tell you, right here along the back of my leg, I've been sore, nice and tight for the last couple days. I don't think it's gonna affect the deadlift. We'll just have to dip down a little lower and press a little bit more through the floor. But we'll make it work. You know how we do. We don't stop for nothing. We might not go as heavy tonight, but we're definitely gonna do the deadlifts. You know how it goes. It's nothing bad, nothing like I'm injured or anything. I just want to make sure I let it stop being sore. But we're not gonna not deadlift, obviously. So. I don't recommend any of the performance enhancers, Hayden. None of them are recommended by me. I take I fixed it. I don't know what that was. I apologize, guys. I think we're back. Are we back? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? We're back. I don't know what happened. The signal's just... I was able to type, but that's hooked up to the Wi-Fi. I don't know what happened. It's decided it no longer liked the internet. So Bryce fixed it. All right. Short intermission. I apologize. Short intermission. I had to move closer to the Wi-Fi signal, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna give it a couple minutes and see if it stays on. We'll chat for a second while we make sure it stays on. All right. I was very concerned. I was like, no. The laptop was still connected. I could type to you guys. Did you guys see me typing? Or was that just me being able to type? And now my phone's buzzing away. I don't know what's going on. I think it's reconnecting everything. Okay. All right. It was Jacob's fault. Jacob left and took our Wi-Fi with him. All right. I'm gonna drink a little milk while it reconnects, and then we'll go back to working. Still got deadlifts to do. I gotta let my I don't know if it's just like a tight hamstring or what it is, but I will tell you right now. Nah, the hamstrings are fine. It's just like right behind my knee, and just a little sore. Just need to get over it. Yeah, everything's good. I don't know what it is. Just like really sore in my knee. Not like a joint itself, but like a muscle. I think it's from the deadlifts the other night. It was just a lot of deadlifts. That 15 pounds is a lot, boss. That's a big jump. I understand why I decided to stay stuck to the ground. Ugh. All right, we got deadlifts. We're gonna do 135 for 7. It's almost 1 o'clock. This gym's about $40 a month, give or take. It's just whole milk Fairlife. It's no flavor. Yeah, I don't think it's the hamstrings, Kenneth. I would know if it's a hamstring issue. Because it does sit right like behind my knee and in the bottom of base of my, like right behind my quad. But I think it's just soreness. I think it's just soreness. No, I definitely haven't injured myself. I just think I didn't. I think throwing the weight vest in for that set of 7 probably just made us a little more sore than we're used to after the deadlifts. So. Yes, smart gamer. 100%, Bryce. 100%. All right. Yeah. Sometimes you don't even know what's going to get you. Sometimes you'll feel great leading up to the next morning, and you'll just be like, God, like the next morning you're just like on fire. I might throw like a roller ball or a roller pad on it at the end of the night. Off stream, obviously. I'm not going to make y'all sit with me while I roll out my leg. All right, couple more sips of milk, and then we're going to go and we're going to deadlift. Ugh. We're natural here. We do natural lifting here. I don't make that recommendation to anybody. I don't drink chocolate milk. No, I don't drink chocolate milk. Do we have any names to add to the bottle before I walk out there? Hold on. Make sure I don't have any names to add to the bottle. We got to add Hayden. We got to add Hayden to the bottle. Hold on. After we add Hayden, we'll walk out. I got to add Hayden to the bottle. Ugh. For those that don't know, every super chat, super sticker, new member, they all get added to the bottle. They all get added to the bottle. And I keep the bottles. I keep the bottles. We added Hayden to the bottle. That was our latest super sticker. Hayden threw us a super sticker, so I appreciate Hayden. We're going to go do our deadlifts now. So it is that time. Did they have a theme song? I don't know. I'm not going to do their theme song. They haven't responded to my sponsorship email yet. They haven't responded to my sponsorship email yet. Every sport increases your risk of injury. Every sport, Martin, increases your risk of injury. That's just the name of the game, man. Just the name of the game. Hold on. All right. We're gonna do 225 for. We'll do 135 for 7, 225 for 3, and 405 for 1 because we got a deadlift tonight. We don't. That's not optional. You guys know that. And then we'll work from there. At bowling, I feel like you could get injured bowling. I feel like bowling is definitely a sport that you could get injured. All right. Like you could dislocate a finger. You could. Like maybe a bicep tear would be something you'd have to watch out for. Shoulder rotator cuff. I'm sure there's stuff. Anybody here a professional bowler? I actually do know a couple people that bowl, like at a pretty high level. They're pretty good. Not my sport, obviously. So maybe that's something we need to do in the future, guys. Maybe I need to do a bowling stream. A bowling stream. What do y'all think? Make that a Sunday stream option. Do a bowling stream. Just overhand toss the ball. Oh, nice. I don't know, maybe that's something we look at in the future. I'm not a very good bowler, but you know. We got away with a painting stream. I could get away with a bowling stream, right? See, that doesn't bother the leg at all. It's very odd. That didn't bother my leg at all. Hold on. Actually, the leg feels better now. Like the pain's gone for the most part. Maybe I just need to loosen it up. I do like my lifting khakis. I don't stretch before my workouts, no. Or after, really. Why would I don't really want to do 10 pull-ups right now. We're deadlifting at the moment. We might do some pull-ups at the end. I'm 30 years old. I've done up to 405 on my back calf raises for like 3 before. I was like, that sucks. And I put it back. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, I do that a lot, Bryce. So pushing like fresh blood and getting some good movement in that muscle a lot of the time can help with anything that's like super tight. So, all right, let's grab 225 for 3. Built it a little bit on that one. People wear what they want. People wear what they want in the gym, you know? I don't always wear khakis. I don't always wear khakis in the gym. People wear what they want. I don't care what people wear in the gym. Ugh. Ah, good information, Kenneth. Good information. Take your word for it. Take your word for it, boss. We're going to grab a 315, I guess. I kind of want to do a 315. And then we'll grab a 405. And then we'll grab a 405. Ugh. I'm the manager for this gym. No, I see you talking, Kevin. So static stretching actually increases risk of injury is the newest science out on it. Obviously there's articles that there's studies that say it does, studies that say it doesn't, some that say it's good, some that say it's bad. Warming up should be dynamic, you know. Static stretching has kind of gone to the wayside. Static stretching is actually shown in a few studies to increase risk of injury and decrease overall power output. I can't remember the percentage, but there was a percentage there. So we've kind of moved away from it. Post-workout stretching, not as bad, no. Usually the only stretching I do is waking up in the morning, and that's just to get out of bed. Hey, Kevin's here. What's up, Kevin? Long time. You were here the other night. I appreciate it, Kevin. I appreciate it. Welcome back, boss. I'm glad you're here. We did a membership banner the other night. I don't know if you got to see it, but we got your name up there. So, welcome back, boss. Welcome back. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Yeah, no biggie, Kevin. I'm glad you're here. So, I got to turn down some notifications. I guess the notifications are still on. I didn't mean to leave them on. Like barely on. All right. What do you bench? That stuff? Yeah, you got to stretch to get out of bed, all right? Stretching for 400 to 300 pounds, not necessary, but to get out of bed, all right? What do you bench that stuff? What's your bench right now? And what's your body weight? I'd be interested in both of those numbers. I think people put too much emphasis on like having the perfectly straight low back or the perfectly straight back for all these movements. But I do think we are designed with a small arch in our back for a reason, and we should take advantage of our leverages. So. All right, let's grab this. We got the lifting khakis tonight. We're gonna hit 315 here, and then we're gonna add some more weight, hit 405. Hey, Kevin! I gotta get Kevin on the bottle, guys. I gotta get Kevin on the bottle. Kevin's a long-time supporter, actually. Kevin's been a big supporter for a long time, for those of you that aren't familiar with Kevin. Kevin's been here for, what's it been now, like 3 months Kevin's been a regular? So, all right, let's grab it. We hit some big numbers on the bench earlier, Kevin. We're about to do we're about to finish deadlifts, and then we got some pull-ups. So, all right, quick 315, and then we're gonna grab 405. I weigh 175, and I'm 5'11". $225, and you're 175. Okay, well, I've definitely got you beat on the bench. Tough, but that's not bad numbers. You're doing good, but I've got you beat on the bench. So, I've got you beat on the bench by like a significant margin, actually. But it's not bad. You're doing good. Keep pressing. So, what's up, Samuel? All right, let me grab some more weight. And then we're gonna let's get Kevin's name on the bottle, and then we'll grab some more weight. I'll be right back. Deadlift is not my weakest of the three. My deadlift right now is 485. My bench is my favorite lift is bench, and I have a 355-pound bench. I weigh 175 right now. So let's get Kevin on the bottle real quick. Give him some nice bubble letters. I'm glad Kevin's back. I'm glad you're back, Kevin. We were wondering where you were. We were talking about you the other night. Like, we haven't seen Kevin in a while. We were worried about you. You and BitBoy. BitBoy hasn't been around in a couple of days. I'm concerned about BitBoy. So, all right, we got Kevin on our bottle. I benched 355. I just hit 360 tonight, but he did tap the bar, so I'm not counting it. We'll do it again tomorrow. I'm going to color in Kevin's name real quick. I'm going to color in everybody's name, but we're going to do one, and then I'll do the rest after we finish. But his is still fresh, so it'll mix well right now, so I'm going to knock it out real fast while I recover for this 405. We're going to bubble in everybody's names tonight, though. Now that our internet's acting right. The only one that's I'll get YM's bubbled in too, because that one's pretty quick. So we'll knock that one out. And then got YM's bubbled in, and then of course we got Kevin taken care of there. So, I mean, I take pre-workout, but yeah, no compression shirt. It's just raw 355. No wrist wraps, no elbow sleeves or anything like that. Just close grip 355. So all right, let me add some more weight. No smelling salts. No smelling salts. Why would I use smelling salts? I mean, they work, but I'm a conventional deadlifter. Close to 400, Braylon. Squat's my worst lift. We did 375 the other night, pretty smooth. But we've done more than that. So, but we didn't quite get depth higher than that. So we got to work on depth higher than that. I don't like benching with wraps. No, I don't like benching with wraps. For deadlift, it's not considered. The belt doesn't help other than keeping you safe, keeping your core nice and safe. But I wouldn't consider beltless raw. I mean, it is raw. As far as powerlifting is concerned, you can compete raw with a belt. So it is considered raw, I guess, from a powerlifting standpoint. We go live every night, Kevin, every single time. Yes, sir. God bless. I wouldn't say belt adds any weight to your lift, but it does keep you from losing core stability. So a belt is considered raw. So and it really depends on the belt too. Like I've used really thin belts before, and I've used really like wide belts. I've used leather. I've used buckle belts. I've used Velcro belts. All of them do a little bit differently. Like I'll say Velcro belts get a little tighter than these, obviously, or get to like a perfect level of tightness, right? Whereas like a lever belt, you can get super tight, like uncomfortably tight. If you guys have ever seen the lever belts, those things, whew. All right, let's grab 405, and then we'll do our chat and stuff. We'll do some pull-ups and we'll do our chat. So. Nice and easy, nice and easy. I've been working out for about 5 years. All right, Kevin, I'm glad you came by. I'm glad you came by, boss. Kevin, you should get in the Discord. We hang out in the Discord between lives. So we chat, we share photos, all kinds of stuff in the Discord between lives, Kevin. You should jump in. All right. We got to go do some pull-ups now. It's on the page. You got to go to my YouTube page. It should be posted right on the community posts. Right on the community posts. All right, let me grab this phone, and we're going to move on over. All right. We've got this here. No, I'm just trying to keep up with the camera. I'm moving the camera. I'm trying not to drop the camera more than anything, guys. More than anything. Let me check and see how far. I think we're at 7 of 10 super chats right now, guys. If we hit 10, I do 37 clap push-ups. 37 clap push-ups for the end of the stream challenge. We're almost there. We're almost there. So I think it's 3 more super chats and we hit the goal. So I think Kevin pushed us to 7. Might be 2 or 3. I think it's 2 or 3. I have to go check the laptop. So all right, let's get it. Just 3 sets of 7 here, guys. Just get some pull-up work in. Whew. It's now canon. Bryce lifts in his birthday suit. Isn't that what I just heard? I'm just kidding, Bryce. I manage this gym, but it's privately owned. I mean, it's a public gym, but it's locally owned. It's locally owned. Small business owner, the person that owns it. So, but I manage this gym. I'm the lead fitness coach, the manager, all that stuff. So, body paint, Bryce. Body paint. Don't say it, Michael. Don't say that. It's going to summon them. We had it happen earlier. Large. I don't know the measurement, but large. Do I have a degree? I have a few certifications. I didn't go to college, but I have a few certifications outside of regular schooling. Certified in nutrition. I'm a certified, and this sounds silly, but it is real, certified glute specialist, and obviously certified personal trainer. And I have a group certification as well for group training. I don't group train very often, but I do have it if I ever decide. So 17 would be considered large compared to average. So people don't realize how much goes into glutes, how much goes into glute work, right? There's so much that gets neglected with glutes. There is a reason why it's a full certification, right? And it's a useful certification as well. So you gotta think, glutes are used for everything. You use the glutes for transfer of power from your legs to your upper torso. It's used for your squats, your deadlifts. It's used for any kind of lunging. It's used to stand, sit down, climb stairs, jump. Your glutes are used to do just about every single thing. Even snapping, they're not quite snapping your fingers, obviously, but they're used for so much. They're a super important muscle. So they are a super important muscle group. And I will tell you right now, it is one of my most requested programs. I have a program that is just glutes. It is, I call it booty builder, right? It is just growing the glute muscle and making sure that muscle group isn't neglected, right? It's better than spending 10 grand on a BBL. I'll tell you that. It's specific to grow your glutes. I am certified in glutes, and that is a legitimate certification. So, all right. You are not incorrect, Martin. Biggest pet peeve? I appreciate it, Aziz. My biggest pet peeve in the gym? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. What's up? Welcome all the way from Russia. Appreciate you being here. I couldn't tell you what my biggest pet peeve is. People that watch you on a machine. That's my biggest pet peeve. People that sit and watch you work out because they want what you're on, the bench or whatever else. No matter where I'm at in my set, if you come up and ask how many sets you have or can I work in, that's cool. But don't walk to the other 10 feet away and go like this. And wait, I don't want that. I don't feel like being stared at. It's the worst. Yeah, it's the worst when people just stare at you because they want the piece of equipment. I get you want it. I didn't forget when you walked away that you wanted this bench after I was done. You don't have to sit and watch me bench now. In fact, generally when you do that, I'm going to bench a lot longer. Already benched for like 40 minutes to an hour. I might bench for 2 hours now. Why? Because I can. All right. Now you're just a built-in spotter. Congratulations. Yeah, doing too much in the locker room is another thing. The locker room is not the place to like shave, lotion up, do a full skincare routine, half your workout, make a full meal, get dressed. You can do all that stuff, but be dressed while you're doing it. Don't get undressed and then go make a smoothie on the counter in the locker room, all right? You can do that fully clothed. I don't use the gym locker rooms personally because I'm always in the gym anyways. I worked there for when I was in a gym that had traditional locker room, I was there for 8-9 hours at a time working with clients. So I just showed up in workout clothes. All right, let me grab another set here. God bless. I appreciate you being here. Yeah. Oh yeah. So people that stand you'll go to grab weights. They'll grab some weights and they'll stand in front of the rack like this and curl. So you have to get in between them. I don't drink, NATO. I don't drink. Yeah, I'll be on the bench for a while. So when people come up and ask me how many sets I got left, I just say a lot. That's usually what I say because I don't know. I don't know. How many feels good? I didn't write down my exact set count today. I don't write my stuff down. I bench in a certain order typically, but I don't have a set amount of benching I'm doing. So I just know it's going to be 6 days a week. I don't smoke, Juan. We're going to do some dip. We got push-ups to do. We're almost there. We'll do some dips while we wait see if we can hit the super chat goal. Let me grab my laptop while we wait. I'll be right back. Ooh. All right, we got our laptop again. If you're the only one at the rack, Jacob, I have no problem. You can stand wherever you want. But the gyms I usually run into the problem usually are packed. So, and working in is great. I don't mind someone working in. I appreciate it, Grandma Sue. Appreciate you being here. No, when I start the stream, that's my warm up. That's my warm up for the bench. So I do like pin presses. They can be good. Do I know in person? No, I don't know him in person. I know of Bradley Martin. I've seen his stuff, but I don't know him. That's what you're asking. So. All right. We're gonna get 3 sets of 7 here. We're about 2.5 hours into the stream, guys, I think, right? Close. I don't know, Juan, I don't know. I've done static holds in the past. Why would I break a bone? Rebecca? I don't know why I'd break a bone. Yeah, I know Eddie owns a tank. I've seen some of his tank videos. What's going on now? We do a full upper body every day, NATO. 6 days a week. I think he's talking about Bradley Martin, smart guy, smart gamer. Yeah. All right, let's bench is my favorite workout. Yeah. I don't think they're talking about me, gamer. All right, bench is my favorite workout. I'm good at it, so. All right, let's grab these dips real quick, just for the giggles. I think I miscounted. I might have done 8 there. I don't do WWE, no. I'm 30 years old, though. And those were definitely 8. Definitely 8, NATO. I think I definitely hit 8. It may have been 7, but it was probably 8. Usually when I miscount, I add an extra one to be sure. A lot of people like to go. So one of the things I see a lot of people do, and I've seen some people like justify it, like fitness people justify it, right? And I get what they're attempting to accomplish, right? But there is no reason why I need to be here on every dip. Right here is just as good as here, except I'm preserving my shoulders. So overextending isn't doing you any good. All it's doing is making you more sore and causing a higher risk of injury. So the gains that you're going to get additional are going to be very, very small, if any. So we haven't started on the home gym build yet, Michael. That's going to be coming up very soon. I actually have to get a crew out to haul off a bunch of furniture and stuff I have stored in my garage. So I'm going to have them haul it out for me. Just some local people I know that do that. So they're going to come out, bring a big old truck out, or more than a truck. It's a lot of stuff. I'm going to have them haul it off because it's cheaper to do it that way than for me to move it. And then they'll take all that for me, and then we'll start the home gym build. But I've got to insulate I want to insulate it and everything too. So it's going to be a big job. I'm going to put air conditioning in there because it's an attached garage, but it's not AC. There's no AC running to it, but we're going to get AC running to it. Probably not going to add plumbing, but AC running to it, and then we're going to start insulating it. Some new drywall. So right now it's just a garage, and I don't even use it as a garage. So I'm big on talking. We got a lot of rest time, Jacob. We have a lot of rest time, all right? This, Jeremy, I'm a full-time fitness coach. I work in this building. There's Jay. Jay's just hiding off in the background like usual. You said you're sneaking to be here? Yeah, we're gonna do a full thing. I'm gonna stream, or at least record. I don't know if I'll stream it because it'll be kind of boring, but we're gonna at least record it. I might stream like the more fun stuff, like when we get the equipment and stuff coming in, and we do that. But like I might do like little clips of me like putting up the drywall and stuff. But we're doing a real big, like a home gym. So. It's all right. She'll be excited when you receive if you win. I can't say you've won yet, Jay, because I haven't done the drawing. But we're doing a drawing for the painting. Don't forget, Jay. You might end up winning that painting. If you win that painting, it'll all be worth it to her. Because who doesn't want the wiener dog with mustard and ketchup painting? You got to find a place on your wall to put it, though. So you got to... we haven't done the drawing yet. The drawing is at the first of the month. The drawing's on the first of the month, so... Built-in Fairlife bar. I like that, sorry. I like that. I would say, I think Brittany's not on here. She's probably in the background. Brittany's probably in the background right now. Hasn't said a word yet. But I bet she's in here right now. It's all good, Bryce. Appreciate you being here. We're gonna do one more. No, that was 3 sets. We're done here. We got quads. Let's go hit our quads, and then we're gonna draw. So let's go hit our quads, and then we're gonna draw. Am I in the strength cartel? No, I'm not in the strength cartel. Yeah, we benched earlier. Ron. We've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours now. So. Why do you say that, Kenneth? You think he's just kind of playing out at this point, or just kind of not as followed? Oh, you mean his actual face? Oh, they meant like he's gonna just like he's gonna fade into the background. He said his actual face is gonna fall off. I was like, why do you think he's gonna fall off? But you mean like that's very, very much different. So I can feel the pressure that they see, right? I understand the pressure that they see, right? As a coach, you feel it the same way. When you're in the public eye all the time, or you do something that your aesthetic, your personal aesthetic is part of your advertisement, right? You have to, you kind of get into that. We're at 7 of 10 on the super goals to race. 7 of 10 right now. 3 more supers and we do the and we do the 37 clap push-ups. So we're almost there. But I get the idea behind it. We are definitely not even talking from a streaming point or like a YouTube point, just as a coach, right? When I walk into the gym and I'm trying to talk to someone about being their coach, regardless of how much I know, and I get it, you're like, you don't have to be super buff or you don't have to be super like a bodybuilder to be a coach. Like, you can know a lot. There's a lot of great coaches that aren't super aesthetic currently, right? A lot of them were, and they aren't anymore. They're older, whatever else. But you have to be already established to make that successful, right? So your aesthetic is your advertisement as a coach, as anything in the fitness industry. So it is like a must to maintain it, and it becomes almost a mental thing, right? Like, I have to be 100% on my game and 100% aesthetically on my game all the time, right? It's one of those things. I don't feel the pressure as much personally because I'm pretty established with my coaching. But it's definitely one of those things like, you know, you want to look the part of what you're doing, right? So, and I get it. And social media has made it that much harder. By the way, full stack for 7. Social media has made it that much harder on fitness. I think it's 6, 7 on people that are in the fitness industry. So I'm sure everybody knows, like, we've seen an increase. No, I don't use Pediasure. We've seen an increase in people getting injured. We've seen an increase in people getting sick and people having, you know, like life-threatening conditions because of overuse of different supplements. And I think a big portion of that is due to the fact that people that do this for a living, you're getting looked at all the time, right? Why didn't it happen before? Like, why didn't it happen 30 or 40 years ago? You know, well, because there was off seasons. People could cycle off of that stuff, right? And they were able to recover, right? I use creatine and pre-workout. They were able to recover their body. So their body was able to recover during their off season, right? They didn't have to be 3% body fat, 2% body fat, super lean, and on whatever gear they're running all the time. Now these bodybuilders, top level athletes that are running that stuff that aren't natural are on it 365 days a year, and their body doesn't have a chance to recover. They don't from these high levels, high doses of these supplements, and it's causing them to have issues. And it's because of social media, because people are staring at them all the time, not just while they're on stage. They have no time to let themselves relax on those supplements, those extracurricular supplements. And that's why we're seeing an increase over the last couple of decades in strength athletes and bodybuilding athletes having issues. So, but what's up, Joshua? Sorry, I went on a rant. I just feel very, very strongly about that. Let me get back to lifting. All right, another set of 7. Hey, appreciate it, Saray. We're at 8 of 10. 8 of 10 on the goal. 8 of 10 on the goal. 2 more super chats, and we're heading over to do our push-ups. They are clap push-ups for 37. 37 clap push-ups. I think we're gonna blow it out of the water, but I've never done 37 clap push-ups, so we might struggle. I don't know yet. That's my spotter. That's my spotter, Dan and Corvette. That's my spotter. Yeah, natty status, you got to maintain it. Once it's gone, right? So, and I don't care if people decide to go the other route. If that's the route you want to go it. It's a personal choice. I just choose to stay natural because I like it. Are we playing rock, paper, scissors? I'm pretty good at rock, paper, scissors, actually. I'm pretty good at rock, paper, scissors. Pretty good at rock, paper, scissors. You know what I'm actually... So after you stop cycling, I appreciate it, Saray. Saray got us to our super chat goal, guys. Let me grab this last set of quads, and then we're gonna move over and we're gonna hit those push-ups. But everybody helped towards the goal. There was a lot of chatters tonight. Kevin helped, Michael helped, Hayden helped, of course Jay and Mason, and then even YM held good to their word. And then we're gonna get Saray on the bottle here in just a second. So when you stop using, is that how it works, Corbett? If you stop using that stuff, you can go back to what you would expect out of someone that's a natural lifter, but there's always that underlying, like, am I where I would be? Because a lot of the time you end up further back than you would have been if you had been natural your whole life anyways. And some people would say, no, you're not natty. But I would say there is a certain point where I wouldn't consider them not natty personally. But there's a difference between natty and being a lifetime natty, right? Like I've never done any gear, so I'm lifetime natty. But you can be natty now, but you may not be a lifetime natty, but you're natty now, right? That does exist. I think there's a place for that. I think it's unfair that if someone that has used gear in the past can never return to that. So, yeah. And if they did return, if it's been a year, 2, 3 years since they've used that kind of supplementation, I think it's fair that they can say, hey, I'm currently natty, right? With the underlying of them not saying I've always been natty. So Jay's got to stay quiet, Mossberg. Jay's got to stay quiet. He's actually probably got captions running right now, I imagine. That was 8. I did 8 because I think I miscounted. Yeah, and it's not I wouldn't even call it forgiveness, because it's something they chose to do. If they don't lie about it, I don't care that they weren't natty their whole life. What difference does it make to me? Because here's my thought process. I'm gonna put Saray on the ball and we're gonna do these push-ups. My thought process on it, guys, anyways, is I don't care if you're natty or not natty. I want to be stronger than that person. Like, I don't care, right? I know people that aren't natty that I bench more than them. Actually, I know a good few. I know people that are running cycles and I bench more than them. And I know people that are running cycles and they bench more than me. I want to be stronger than everybody else in the room, regardless of what they're taking, right? So it doesn't matter to me if you're taking gear. It's just going to be that much better when I bench more than you, right? So it just means more. No, it's a fun thing. I just want to be strong. I don't care how you got strong. I just want to be strong. How you got strong doesn't matter to me. So, all right, let's get Saray on the bottle. Saray is on the bottle officially. Let's go do our push-ups. Yeah, it's one of those things, guys. Nikon, you're welcome to jump in for a set anytime. You're welcome to jump in for a set. We can bench or whatever. Yeah, appreciate you being here, Mossberg. Appreciate it. I don't speculate. I've never heard him talk about his natty, not natty status. I would say that the vast majority of people don't believe he's natty, I imagine. But I think that what he has achieved is achievable natty, if that answers your question. So, if that answers your question. I believe what he's achieved is achievable, natty, and that's not to downplay what he achieved. It's amazing. It's very difficult, but it is achievable, natty. I think a 700, 800, 900 pound bench, obviously don't have anybody that's going to do it tomorrow, but I believe those will all be done eventually. Someone will do them. No one thought that anybody was ever going to deadlift 500 kilo, and someone did it. So it's all perspective. All right. Right now, I weigh 175, Sonny, and my PR is 355. So on the bench. So I'm 175 right now, and my PR on the bench is 355. We vaguely got 360 tonight, but it was touched. It was touched. What's your bench, Donkey Kong? What's your bench, Donkey Kong? That's what matters in this stream, boss. That's what matters in this stream. There's three things that matter in this stream. Bench press, deadlift, squat, all right? All right, it's 37 clap push-ups coming up. Well, I bench heavier than you, Donkey Kong, so we can work on it though. That's a respectable bench, Donkey Kong, but my bench is heavier than yours. It's a respectable bench, but my bench is heavier than yours, Donkey Kong. All right, let's grab these clap push-ups. All right, let's go. Hold on, let me read that last chat. Let's read that last chat. I can't see without my glasses, guys. After this, I'm reading no more chats until I'm done. All right. 37 clap push-ups. All right, courtesy of our super chats for the night. Appreciate all of you for helping us get to this point tonight. Other than the fact I now have to do 37 clap push-ups. I've never done more than like 7 clap push-ups in a row, I don't think, but we're about to find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Oh! I got him as fast as I could. As fast as I could. I did my best for you guys. Let's run that again. I would say that's one of the harder push-up challenges we've done, guys. Not quite as bad as, definitely cardio, Joshua. Not quite as bad as it was Jay's push-up challenge where we did, like, what was it? A set of 25, a set of 24, a set of 23, 22, 21, 20, back to back until we hit 1 with 30-second rests. It ended up being like 300 and some change push-ups in like 30 minutes. So, or not, it was less than 30 minutes, like 20 minutes. All right, well, that's the push-ups for the night. We're gonna go do some artwork, if we can fit any on the bottle, and we're gonna chat. So I appreciate it, Vic. Let's start moving towards the office. Oh! 510 minutes is an impressive push-up count. I will give you that. Is an impressive push-up count, Shrek. Frog. Frogs are my favorite animal. I don't know if that would be the animal I am, but it is my favorite animal. Frogs are my favorite animal. That's why I released Swole Frog merch. I have some Swole Frog merch I released recently for that reason. So, because I kind of wanted the Swole Frog merch, actually. I released it for me, guys. Honestly, I released that merch for me. Oh, all right, let's get some artwork done. Let's get some artwork done on the bottle, guys. I manage this gym. Smart. I'm gonna honestly, I think the 660 would be more impressive. They're vaguely in the same level of impressiveness for me, I'm gonna be honest. So the reason why is because anything over, there's a certain point where every pound on the bench means something, right? And that number is different for everybody, but no matter how big you are size-wise, 660, I mean, there's a point where bench numbers become like 5 pounds is like, you know, a month's goal, right? Not, you know, every 2 weeks for a lot of people, right? So getting to 660 is some effort regardless of your physical size. .705 raw tough. Yeah. That would be a world record. So yeah, there's not really a healthy way to be 400 pounds. I mean, you can't. There is probably some way you could get to 400 pounds and be not unhealthy, but you would have to be extremely muscular, because body fat is what's going to be the biggest effect. Now, obviously, everything has to work harder when you're that size anyways, so you're going to be looking at working all of your organs harder in order to maintain that size. But, I mean, you could be 400 pounds if you're primarily still muscle, which is a large if, because there's not anybody doing that. Like Eddie Hall, when he was at his largest size, had a lot of body fat, right? Now, do I think that it makes what he did any less impressive? Absolutely not. Eddie Hall is a beast. But I think he said in an interview, he said that he definitely it definitely took a toll on his health to be that size, to prep for that deadlift. So, which is fair. But he leaned down, and I'm sure he recovered most of everything that he affected. You know, you can heal from that. So, hold on, let me check chat. I think if you want to see, yeah. So here's the thing. I want to think about this perspective, guys. You have options in life, right? You have options in life, right? You can either, choose just to live like very safely, eat decently, exercise a little bit, and you'll live a good, long, probably a very happy life. But if you're into this stuff, like the lifting side, you have to make a decision if you're going to take it really far. You probably want to do it, the right way, but you should start it earlier. So in your later years, you're not constantly trying to maintain to push that extra 5 pounds that you never got, right? That's where a lot of people mess up, is they don't know when to taper back if they start having health problems. And they just keep pushing it. You don't have to be unhealthy to be strong. You don't have to be unhealthy to be big. But sometimes they do coincide, because some people take shortcuts. Like they eat really dirty to get big, or they eat really dirty to get strong, and they end up with a lot of body fat. So I put this poll up, or I put a question up the other day. Who in here knows what the average male bench press is in the U.S.? Who here knows what the average untrained male in the U.S. bench press is? Do any of y'all know that? Without Googling it, what's the average male bench press in the U.S.? And this is a 198-pound person. 198-pound person is what this is based on. Okay? 198-pound person. Saying 100 pounds. I see some 135s, 100 pounds. I'm going to give y'all a second. So, with the average male, right, I have it here in my posts. I want to make sure I get y'all the exact number. The average male at 109, I think it's like 197.5 pounds, is going to bench 135 pounds untrained on average. 135. 135. Yeah, that's a real stat, Jacob. They base it on people coming into programs untrained, what they can hit on average. It's not a perfect stat, but it is a real stat. 135 is the average. This is single rep. Single rep. Now, mind you, this is a 197, 195 pound male, right? It's less than body weight. Now, for the average female, which is lighter, weighing on average about, or at a body weight of 165 pounds, the average untrained woman in the U.S. is going to be benching around 80 pounds, or 50 to 75% of their body weight, around 80-pound bench. It's the average untrained female. At 165 pounds, mind you, 165 pounds. Now, mind you, this is people coming into lifting programs that this is studied on. So this isn't necessarily going to be true for everybody. You have differences, but this is average. So there's some people that come in, they bench slightly more. There's some people that come in, they bench slightly less. This is an average. But you have those extremes as well. So for like trained extremes, right? You have people, trained males, right? You're looking at like, most people are just trying to get 225, right? 225 is a big number. It's a goal for most people to hit the second plate on the bench, regardless of their body weight. Whereas you have 80 pounds, Jacob, is the average, is what I found. Obviously, I didn't do this measurement, so it could be skewed, but 80 pounds. I agree. I think it's based on averages, and they use that weight as like a point for it. I mean, so I didn't run the studies. My deadlift is 485 right now. My deadlift is 485 right now. I'm just calling everybody's name in because we don't really have room for artwork tonight, unfortunately. We don't have room for artwork. The bottle is actually full. You guys really hooked me up tonight. I appreciate it. A lot of really big support. A lot of really big support. I like trap bar, Brandon. I like trap bar. I will say that I don't use it very often because our trap bar here is bent. So I don't get to use the trap bar anymore as often because it is bent beyond like being reasonably usable. I do like the trap bar. I like the trap bar for farmers carries. I like the trap bar for farmers carries, guys. All right. I'm getting everybody bubbled in here, guys. I'm getting all the supporters' names bubbled in. I think the heaviest I ever did farmers carries for, I went up to like 425 or four around that ballpark, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Farmers carries on the trap. We'll get heavier on it once I have a trap bar again. I'm 30 years old, 30 years old. Yeah, let's get to 100 likes. That'd be awesome. I'm getting everybody filled in right now on the bottle. So I know I'm not talking as quickly, but I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. So bear with me here. Bear with me. All right, we got everybody on the bottle. I like them. I don't add them very often, gamer. Hold on, I'm checking all the chats. I'm a little behind here. The bottle is maybe on the next one, Corvec. This one is all sides are just complete. We're packed up here. So maybe on the next one. Maybe on the next one. I'm not a convict. I mean, I was a prison guard. I don't see how that makes a difference. If I was a convict, I don't see how that would make a difference, but I'm not. I'm not a vet, no. I weigh 175. I weigh 175. My bench is 355 right now because it's usually the next question that follows it up. I don't know if it was your question, but that is usually the next question. My bench is 355 and I am 175 pounds body weight. I'm 5'11" and I'm 30 years old. That's okay, Tracy. God bless. Yeah, my bench is 355 at the moment. We vaguely hit 360 tonight, but the guy did tap the bar. We had it, but I'm not going to count it till tomorrow. We'll do it again. I don't know that that's true, Jarl. I feel like that's cope. So, I am 5'11", not 5'10". God bless, Tracy. Pounds, not kg. 355 kg would be world record number. So, we'll have 405 very soon, yes. 355 kg would be wild. We'll get there. Give me time. We'll get there. At some point, we'll get there, right? We'll get 500 kg on the bar very soon. Yeah. Yeah. 355 kg would be 700 pounds. So, yeah, you're welcome to sub, Tracy. Appreciate the sub. Yes, I don't count it if they touch the bar at all. Even if they're not helping, because he didn't help, but he definitely, I saw his fingers touch the bar. So, it was unfortunate. It was unfortunate. But, well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry that you're sad. Hopefully you and Corvette have better days. It happens. He was a good spotter. I'm not saying he wasn't a good spotter. He was a really good spotter. In most situations, that would have been fine. And he's never spotted me before. He's never spotted me before, guys. So, and I didn't play any sports in high school, no. And here's the thing, guys. If you guys weren't here for the bench PR attempt earlier, I went and grabbed a guy from the Domino's next door. He works next door. Super cool dude. I just walked into the Domino's and the guy was standing there. He's like, hey, can you spot me on the bench? So, you know, he wasn't ready for that, like mentally, right? It's all good, Tracy. I like bodybuilding, but it is definitely extreme. It's definitely extreme. 100 likes. Nice. I appreciate y'all. I'm glad Mossberg's still here. I thought you were rolling out, Mossberg. I appreciate it. 100 likes. That's big. Yeah, I walked over to the Domino's. I was like, hey, weird question. Can you spot me on the bench? And he's like, spot you on the bench? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a PR. He's like, really? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, all right, got you. And he walked over to the gym with me and spotted me on the bench real quick. Super helpful. Super helpful. Big shout out to the Domino's guy. Big shout out to the Domino's guy. I don't do cardio. I don't do cardio. I have really good cardio health though, so you just got to take my word for it. One day I'm going to show off that I'm actually pretty quick and I've got good cardio. So I'm believe it or not, I'm fast too. It's weird. Like so no one's gonna believe me because I'm never gonna be running on stream that I know of. So one day I'll do like a video where I do a sprint or something to show you guys. But I did mention not to touch the bar, but it happens. We're done lifting for the night, Donkey Kong. We lifted for about 2.5 hours. So, I'll tell you right now, I sit in the same mindset. I'm fast, Jarl, but we'll be lifting again tomorrow. We're just done for the night. We'll be lifting again tomorrow. We'll be benching again, all that good stuff. Here's the thing, to Jarl's point. If you're big enough, you don't have to run from much. So The goal is to be big enough that I don't have to do cardio. I don't like running, right? So I'm pretty fast, but I don't like running. So if I'm being chased by something, it's probably best to come with me because I've already made the choice to do the thing I like doing the least, which is run. So I already lost the fight somewhere, all right? I take pre-workout and creatine. I'm just going to try and fight whatever it is. You know, I'm not running from anything. Bear, let's go. Let's go. All right? I don't feel like running. All I'm going to do is be tired and, you know, and still have to defend myself. All right? 100%, 100%. I don't run into a lot of problems, guys. I was a prison guard, and I've been in a lot of high stress type like situations or like environments. I don't usually run into problems. I do work out legs very often. I am 30. I'm 30 years old. Why would that make me not good at the job? I don't understand why not being 30 years old would make me not good at a job. No, I'm a full-time fitness coach. I'm a full-time fitness coach. I appreciate it. Somebody is on a treadmill. I'm gonna close the door over. No, it was a transitional job. It was a transitional job. It did. I make more money doing what I'm doing now. It was less money than I was okay with making. It was less money than I was okay with making. So. Yeah. Oh no, I was pretty good at it. But didn't run into any problems. Real chill gig. I worked at the Maximum here in South Carolina. It just doesn't pay well. It just doesn't pay well, guys. To transition jobs, I transitioned from it was between I was getting certified in fitness. I left the automotive industry, finished certifying in fitness around that time, and was looking for a fitness job, my first fitness job. So prison guard in South Carolina pays around $40,000 a year. Pays around $40,000 a year at the max level. So 40 to 45. If you're at a lower level, you make between 28 and 35. But 40 to 45 is the top. That's not how it is here in South Carolina, King. I don't know what to tell you. The pay here in South Carolina is like $40,000. That's about average as well. I don't know, King. I don't know if you're just actually not a prison guard, but okay, that might be true in Nevada. Maybe. I don't live in Nevada. 40,000. Actually, the baseline here was 38 before incentives here in South Carolina for prison guard. It's a little higher now, but they just did a percentage increase. So I appreciate it, Martin. Congratulations, King. I don't know what to tell you. There you go. Y'all looked it up. The nationwide average pay for corrections is $52,000. That's nationwide. 38 to 48,000 in South Carolina. There you go. There's your answer. The King's just either he's trolling or I don't know what's up with him. My rates range, Primal, but I for my in-person coaching, it ranges, you know, I do pretty well. I'm not going to talk about my income on stream, but I make significantly more coaching than I did as a prison guard, significantly. So, not going to give away my income statistics on the stream. But I do pretty well as a coach. I have about 40 clients, some active, current, some inactive, but most of them active. Yeah, I coach a little bit of everything. Mostly, I specialize in strength training, but I do weight loss. I do youth training. I do all of that. Do all of that. I am married. Yes, I have 3 children. Yeah, I don't know why he thinks the fact that I decided I didn't want to be a prison guard for a long period of time would mean that I'm somehow not good at the job. But I have many brothers, yes. So guys, prison guard isn't a fun job. I'm not going to pretend like it was a fun job. I didn't like doing the job. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. So that's a good one, Mossberg. That's good. Has Mossberg ever tried comedy? I think Mossberg should. I wasn't in prison. I was a guard. I was a guard. And I respect the people that are prison guards. It's just it was never a long-term career choice for me. I knew that I vaguely knew that going in, that it was like, all right, I'm going to do this while I transition over to being a fitness coach. It wasn't like something I planned on doing for 40 years, you know? It's just it's just something I was going to do, you know, during a period where I was getting prepped for something else. Yeah, it was interesting. It was a life experience. I'll say that. It was definitely something you learn to appreciate a lot of things while doing that. Because you're locked in a box for 12 hours, you know? So but I will tell you right now that 99% of the people I met while working as a prison guard, as far as like I'd say 90% of other prison guards around me that I met while working there, if offered the same money or better to leave and work somewhere else, they would do it. So I use milk personally, Shady. You know that. I use milk personally. They're there out of necessity most of the time. But if they were offered similar benefits and pay to go somewhere else, they would. There's not a lot of people that are prison guards because of their passion to be a prison guard. People are prison guards usually either out of necessity or because they saw a prison guard show and they wanted to give it a shot. It's a curiosity for a lot of people too. Yeah, and actually the majority of prison guards here in South Carolina are female. The majority of prison guards here in South Carolina are female. They actually tend to do a little bit better as prison guards than the males. Male prison guards in male prisons tend to do worse as far as like their reception than the females. So appreciate it, Nick. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, y'all. Yeah, so most of our guards were female. There was definitely less male guards. Yeah, for some reason he was very offended that I decided not to be a prison guard anymore. So, mind you, I haven't worked for the state in like 4 years, almost 4 years. So it's been a while. It's not like I decided this yesterday. It's not like I decided this yesterday. They bumped it here. It used to be like 17 or 18 an hour or something. I don't remember, like 17 or 18 an hour here. It was like 17, 18. I can't remember. But they bumped it to like 20, 21 now, which it isn't enough for me to want to go back for sure. So, yeah, there's no way he believes that the actual average is 72,000 for prison guards across the U.S. The benefits were okay. They were state benefits. You basically got the same benefits as the cops. You got police retirement plan, all that stuff. Or like the same setup, obviously. Um, we're not considered cops, but we had Leo's type benefits. Nah, I wouldn't do that. It's just I would be taking a pay cut to go back into any form of law enforcement, and it just wasn't my gig. It's not something I want to do. Yeah, mind you, Mossberg, here in South Carolina, the average house price is definitely not as high. Our cost of living is a lot lower. Our minimum wage here is still federal, so it's 7.25 here minimum wage. So I never got forced to do any overtime. We had optional overtime, but I never got forced to do overtime. I think they were afraid to do that because they were afraid they would lose more officers. I personally didn't take overtime because I value time with my family, and I could have made really good money with overtime, sure, but it just wasn't worth it to me. Wasn't worth it to me. No, no, I haven't considered that. Nice, Shady, nice. But no, I have a pretty good career here working as a fitness coach. I love what I do. I enjoy what I do. I've worked in a lot of different fields, guys. I've worked really, really crap jobs, and I've worked really, really good jobs. So I like what I do right now. You can work out every day as long as you're not overworking your muscles. You'll know if you start to overtrain. Just be careful. And I usually recommend at least one full rest day, but I can't make a specific recommendation to your program. I work out 6 days a week personally. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not big on like the big motivational like speakers that like that's all they do is motivational speak for a living. I get the idea behind it, but I feel like it's overdone nowadays. There's everybody's trying to do it because it's not, you know. But there was one person that said something that I was like, you know what? I like the concept behind that. And essentially people that do really, really well in life and are happy about it learn how to monetize themselves without monetizing their time, right? So if you're trying to get the most, you can never dollar an hour your way to being wealthy, right? The people that make the most money and have the most success and are still happy didn't do it dollar per hour, right? They did it by finding, ways to make residual incomes outside of that. And as soon as you attach an amount of money to your time and you're like, this is what I'm worth, you lock yourself into that mentally. So, while it's okay to charge per hour for things, remember that you can always increase that outside of that. You should always be looking at ways to make your every hour count a little bit more. So don't ever lock yourself into this is just like I'm always going to be, dollar per hour, because you're selling time, and the one thing there's not more of is time. You get a set amount of time. And you can make it longer. Sure, you can make yourself healthier and have more time, but you're still selling away the time that you'll never get back. So, and it's hard to do that because the world is built around time. We're built around this arbitrary system of, dollar per hour, hours sold to a company. So, I appreciate it, Crab. If I had $1 billion, what would I do? It's going to upset you guys when I say what I would do with $1 billion. All right. Because I've said the same thing for years and no one ever believes me. I have two things that I would do. Okay. I'd do some upgrades on my house. Right. I'd upgrade my house. Just some new floors, maybe. Maybe some new furniture. Probably put a home gym in. And then I would open a small coffee shop in my town. Small coffee shop. And that's it. I'd continue working out. That's what I would do. I'd go buy some pre-workout. I wouldn't do anything else. And here's the thing. I had someone ask me one time that question. I don't train while fasting. I had someone ask me the $1 billion question, like, would you do the $1 billion? Had someone ask me that question, and they're like, you wouldn't invest it? And I was like, you wouldn't open 1 billion businesses or something like that, right? And here's the thing, right? If you have $1 billion, right? Let's say you have $1 billion in your bank account right now, and you do nothing with it. You do nothing with it, right? Not only is your generation set, your kids are set, your kids' grandkids are set, their grandkids are set, your great times 10, 14 generations, 15 generations, 30 generations of your bloodline is set for life. No matter how you invest that money or don't invest that money, $1 billion is near impossible unless you are just absurd to spend reasonably. It just is. Even if you count for inflation, well, inflation is going to make it worth less. $1 billion, guys. $1 billion. You're never going to spend it. You're never going to spend it. You know what my wife said when I told her, hey, we get $1 billion right now. What's the first thing you're doing? You know what my wife said? $1 billion. What's the first thing she's doing? She said she wanted a new riding lawnmower. That's not the type of people we are. We're very comfortable with who we are. We're not looking for that. A new riding lawnmower is what she wanted. The first thing she wanted with $1 billion, new riding lawnmower. So, yeah, and the people are like, I'm gonna go. The people are like, I'm gonna go buy a $10 billion or $10 million house, and I'm gonna go buy a private jet, and I'm gonna go buy 10 cars. That's great. Enjoy your life. I'm not. It's not what I'm looking for. I appreciate it, Ghost.
It's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for, I don't need a private jet. I don't need a private jet. I like my Toyota. Like I've never had like the urge to go spend more money on something. It's not have you guys I wouldn't mind having more money, but there's a certain point where you're either going to be happy or you're not. Yeah, there's a certain point where you're either going to be Martin's correct. You're either going to be happy or you're not at some point. So hear me out, right? There was I can't remember what the exact number was, right? I can't remember what the exact number. I drive a Camry. I can't remember what the exact number was, but it's like something over like it's like $80,000 or $90,000. There's a steep drop in overall happiness increase after you make a certain amount of money, right? Per year, after about like 90, it's probably a little higher now. It's probably like $110,000. After somewhere in there's a threshold where happiness is steadily increasing to that number, and then you become comfortable. And once you become comfortable, the amount of happiness you see from increases in income decrease and then eventually levels off. And sometimes even goes down. But I mean, I'd probably buy a couple extra steaks a week, I already eat pretty good. I had strip steak yesterday. It was pretty good. But I'm not like I'm not looking for all of that extra, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to buy a house. I already have a house. I bought a house already. I don't need $1 billion to buy a house. I'd pay my house off, sure, but I don't owe $1 billion on my mortgage. I know about how much I take in, but protein wise, but I don't count it. I take it about 300 grams a day. Depends on what you're trying to do with the fitness industry. Yeah, I already own my home. I don't. Just be prepared if you're brand new into the coaching and you don't already have a following. It's gonna take you time. A lot of coaches come in and they think they're just gonna start seeing clients roll in. Even if you're working for a gym, it takes time. So just be prepared. Your first 3 or 4 months, usually you're gonna see 2 or 3 people become clients. It's definitely one of those things you have to invest yourself into physically and monetarily. You will, if you're doing it full time, you're probably going to lose money if you don't have a second job for the first few months. Most fitness coaches, they go in thinking they're going to just make some money. You're until you get well established, you're probably going to be at a deficit. So become a superhuman, Jarl. Yeah, Martin's correct. So I've noticed that the more my income increases, like when I have income go up, year over year or whatever, no matter how big or small that income increase is, it never seems like I have more, right? Because there's always more to do. There's always more to buy, right? And I became cognitive of that at some point. So, and at that point, I realized it's never going to make you happier. You got to find things that make you happy that aren't monetary. Yeah, and just remember, you're your own business card. You have to look and play the part all the time. You don't know who's watching. You don't know if you have a client that's going through the supermarket. You have to look and play the part all the time. It's one of those things. It's very visual for people. If people see you doing bad habits, they're gonna, they're not looking for a coach that has bad habits. They have bad habits. They want people to coach them that don't have bad habits. So. I don't think that's fair,
but I do think it exists. Yeah, you are a billboard. When you're coaching full time, when you're a full-time fitness coach, you are your own billboard. You have to live and play the part. So you have to live and play the part. If you're not, it's going to be hard. Now, do I think that that's fair? No, because there's some really good coaches that don't look like coaches, and they're good coaches. I've met some of them, but people are visual. People are visual. They want to see they want their coach to look like they want to look. So if I have the most luck with people that want to get strong because they see me benching heavy. They're like, how do I do that? Right? So yeah, crab, no problem. But it's one of those things of like, you are a billboard. I know there's people out there like, oh, like such and such a coach doesn't look like a coach, but he's amazing. And you are correct. They can be really, really good. Yeah, they're going to pick the biggest guy 80% of the time. This is just how it's going to go. It's how it's going to go. I got very well established at all the places that I've worked as a coach, but it was generally through people seeing me work out. They're like, that guy's moving weight. Like, I want to do that. It's not an easy career. It's not an easy career to get started. But once you get it rolling and you have good rapport with a lot of people, word of mouth carries you pretty far. As long as your clients see results. Now, if you just push a bunch of people out the door and they're looking exactly like they looked when they walk in, or if you push them out the door and they did a full program with you and you couldn't get them to see any results, that's like a bad Google review for you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to go out there and like, I worked with Coach Chris and I gained 10 pounds when I wanted to lose 10 pounds. Like, that's not what we want, right? So your people are also walking billboards. All of your clients. And remember, coaching is also a mental game. Like, you are generally not only their physical coach, but you are almost a therapist a lot of the time too. Like, people want to talk through things. You're with them all the time. You're with them every week. A lot of the time when people are lifting weights, they're also getting a lot of like stress and anxiety off their chest. So be ready to be also like hearing people's stories a lot of the time. And you have to be receptive. No one wants a guy just standing behind them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, if you want to be a professional counter, that's one thing. Just don't expect to do very well in the industry. So, I'm not super familiar, Shady. Sounds like a lot going on, Martin. Sounds like a fun time, though. It's good to stay busy. All right, guys. It is late. It is very late. I am going to go get some sleep. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will be back on again tomorrow, and we will reconvene for some more lifting. We're going to go for that 360 again, and hopefully hit it with no tap on the bar. I think we had it today just fine, but he did tap the bar. So, but we're going to go for it again tomorrow, obviously, because it's going to move. But I appreciate you guys being here. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll do something. We'll do something fun. All right, later.